try and get this done because I didn't check the battery and we're low. So, yes. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to our channel. Liz
And Jen.
and Pretty Mary's home. We are watching our YouTube channel. What?
And I believe that God was still telling me, like, don't give up yet. Like, there's something else that I have for you.
Share all the things that we love about home and encourage others like to go try these things too and to love their homes and find the beauty in the everyday. We just filmed and did record. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to our channel.
We're here.
Okay, we're going to talk about gallery walls today. Specifically, if you can see, I have removed my gallery wall. For those of you that are familiar with my family room, we're cheating a little bit because the gallery wall has been up for a while. But we get asked a lot, how do you hang things over board and batten? And just some more tips about gallery walls we're going to share with you today. So it's so simple, you guys. I just use a long nail. True story. So if this works great for like lightweight things like my picture frames. However, if you do have something super heavy, what we have done, there goes a nail. What we have done in the past, like we had like this big clock that we used to have in here, for example, and you can just take like a spare piece of wood, even like a spare piece of this works great because it's the same depth, and you can just find a stud and screw that little block of wood into a stud and then use that.
Or have your husband.
Or have your husband do that. So, Paul, I'm going to give you props on this one. He does this part for me. We have the little piece of wood, and it makes it flush with the wall, so then you have like the perfect. Does that make sense? It makes it flush with the wall.
Yeah. So another thing for gallery walls, a lot of people are intimidated by gallery walls. I think it's more intimidating than it really needs to be.
Yeah.
So a couple of tricks that we use when we are doing it at our house or for a client is, well, one easy tip is just to lay everything out on your floor. Kind of figure out the size of your wall. You can measure it if you want or just eyeball it, and lay everything out on the floor and kind of, play around with it on the floor so that you're not putting a bunch of holes in the wall. Before that, you kind of have an idea of what it's going to look like. Another tip that we've used at every house that we have done a gallery wall for, including our own, is wrapping paper. Christmas. This is Liz's Christmas wrapping paper.
When you run out of craft paper, use wrapping paper. It works just as well.
Yes. So any wrapping paper you have lying around the house, you don't have to go buy fancy stuff.
And I mean, really, who doesn't have like 8 rolls of like a little bit of wrapping
that you want to get rid of?
You want to get rid of.
Right. So we're like helping
Here's your solution.
Conserve the earth and, decorate. So you cut out templates for each size frame that you want to hang up in your gallery wall. And then you can use this to play around with taping it up, taping these up so that you can play around with it on the wall. And that way you can figure it out before you start putting a bunch of nails in the wall.
You just use some painter's tape. We'll show you how. We'll do this real quick. And you want to get started?
Yep.
Step back and you're like, oh, I don't know about that spacing, you can just move them around. And then we will, through the magic of this camera and to save batteries, we'll turn this off, we'll hang them and replace them and show you how it looks like at the end. All right? So we just swapped out the paper for the frames and used that extra long nail on the ones that are going over the board and batten. And that's how you hang picture frames over board and batten. Right. Hopefully these tips helped you and you will feel inspired to go create your own gallery wall.
Yes, don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid. Just get that paper and painter's tape out. And your wrapping paper if you have some you would like to get rid of. Anyway, till next time, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe.